AFL 26 is just around the corner, and while there is still no news, I'm choosing to stay optimistic. But there's one thing that has been confirmed, and I want to go into a deep dive today on what I want to see with the My Player Career mode that AFL 26 is going to have. Now, as you guys know, we have done a wishlist video, but I want to really deep dive into the career aspect, considering we didn't have a My Career in AFL 23. We had it in Evolution, but I honestly feel like Big Ant has the ability to take it to the next level. We haven't really received anything from Big Ant, only the announcement date and some features we're going to be getting as the My Career is being confirmed. Is this a red flag, or is just this the way Big Ant rolls? I mean, to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous, but I am optimistic. I definitely think that this is going to be a much better game than AFL 23, and I just think they're trying to get the launch down perfectly, considering what happened with AFL 23. I think AFL 26, they're aiming for a smooth launch, and hopefully that happens. And hopefully with only 2 weeks to go, we start getting some more news on what to expect from AFL 26. But I'm going to dive into My Career and what I want to see. I don't even know if it's called My Career, but I'm going to go through some sections, a real deep dive. Yes, I covered some of this in my wishlist video, but honestly, I've been thinking. I put pen to paper, and these are some of the things I want to see in AFL 26. Now, some of these things will not be in AFL 26, but hey, maybe it's something for the future, and if it isn't in AFL 26, they can look at implementing. This is my perfect My Player, My Career mode. Now, building a real career path. I think we've got to start out in the under 18s. I think we should have an option to pick between the under 18s or pick as a mature recruit. So maybe we start in the WAFL instead of the under 18s. I know a lot of people will want to start their junior career and then work their way up. Build your rep up in the under 18s league or at state level. There should be weekly goals. There should be scouts. You should be getting scout feedback. And you also should see yourself rise up the draft board or decline in the draft board considering how you play. Now, the draft process, could you do a combine? Could you do some mini games? Certain mini games that show you what you're good at, what you're not good at. I mean, I think there needs to be a balance. There needs to be things you are good at, and there's also got to be things that you are bad at. So if you're super tall, you're not going to be fast. If you're small, it's going to be hard to take those overhead marks. Just something that ties it in and brings everyone back to a level playing field. Not everyone goes straight into the AFL, so some have to earn it with the mature age recruit, and that could be another pathway, another selection that you could make before you begin your AFL journey. I think obstacles and realism really needs to be in this mode. Injuries, suspensions, recovery timeline. Make the journey feel like we're actually grinding towards something. Don't just make it a mode where we create a player who can be 99 with all this potential and we're the best player in our first year. I think incorporating things like media headlines and social media system, we can choose how to respond to praise or criticism. It can affect the overall morale of the team chemistry. I mean, look at Bailey Smith, man. I know these are little things, but I honestly think this would add to the realism of this mode and add to the realism of a journey that you're going to be on. You could have training mini games. So before you get drafted, you could have mini games. Even throughout the season, you could have mini games like FIFA or 2K. Weekly drills to earn XP points or skills. I mean, add a gym in, recovery sessions, skills-based upgrades. NBA 2K does a gym. Could we just have a gym that has a treadmill, has a bench press? Something that adds to the realism and gives us something we need to work towards. If we get injured, we have to go into the gym. We've got to hit the mini games. We have to complete a certain amount of mini games to come back into that team. Now, if that costs us 2 to 3 weeks, that costs us 2 to 3 weeks. Make it cinematic. Is there any way we could get cutscenes in? I know cricket had cutscenes. Very, very minimal ones, but we could have draft day, team coach, locker room I was going to say locker room drama, but man, this ain't 2K. But you could definitely show more cutscenes of the facility. Maybe we could walk around the training facility when we're doing mini games. I think that'd be pretty cool. We can walk around the ground. If we want to train at the MCG, hey, maybe we can go and walk around the MCG. I mean, it helps with the emotion of the journey. And I think it definitely, if we could get some sort of cutscenes into the game, I know it's a big ask, but I mean, it'd just be so much fun to see. Feedback after each match. We could have insider chat. So if you guys remember, if you ever played NBA 2K11, there was a little insider that popped up at the bottom of the screen after every game. He would tell you what you did well, what you didn't do well. And this leads into player grades. Why not have an overlay at the top left hand of the screen like they do in NBA 2K? It can show the possessions, it can show our teammate grade, it can go from A to F. If we do something well, our teammate grade goes up. If we do something bad, it goes down. I think having a stat overlay as well, like 2K, you can see how you're playing. If you're recording for a fan base, they can keep up with all the stats. I don't like the fact that we have to wait to quarter time, half time, three-quarter time to check our stats. Yes, we can pause the screen and check, but it just cuts up the flow of the game. Have a overlay in the corner. It can have your name, your teammate grade. It doesn't even have to be a teammate grade. It doesn't even have to be like an A to F. It can be a number. So you want to try and get to 100. Maybe you start at 50 and you have to try and get to 100. I mean, this can affect how you rise in your team. If you're getting really good player grades, you'll probably get a game in the ones. If you're in the VFL and your player grade is really good, maybe they upgrade you. Maybe they put you in the senior side. Maybe you're an emergency. Maybe you can be the sub. I want to see the sub in this game. There was no bench in AFL 23. I think adding like the insider chat and teammate grades would go a long way into this mode. I think it would really add in a lot of micro realism instead of it just being you control one player, you name him, and it's very generic. Now, this is another real big one for me. No microtransactions in the My Career mode. Real progression. This just emphasizes a grind system, not pay-to-win model. Now, I know it might be good for Big Ant to do this, so then AFL 27 could be massive, but let fans grow their players through performance, not wallets. Make position, match performance, and training matter. Make us actually have to do mini games. Make us have to perform well. Make us have to get good teammate grades to stay in the team. I want to see a little bit of controversy. I want to see me play poor, get dropped down to the 2s. I got to get my teammate grade up. Maybe we have like an average teammate grade. Has to be, maybe we get told by our insider. It could be like an assistant coach. Your teammate grade needs to be this. If your teammate grade is this, you'll be back in the team. Maybe you got to earn that back. Maybe it goes off average. I just think no microtransactions is so big for this mode if we're going to make it a My Career. Now, maybe if it's not going to be online, now, this is one of the big things I want to talk about in a minute. Maybe we make it a grind system just for now. Now, I did mention career mode meets online. Now, this is just something me spitballing. I want to see us be able to take our my players, our football players online. Now, hear me out. I know we can't do the park like NBA 2K. We can't do FIFA where all our players play in the one team. Because can you imagine that? It'd be, what, 40 players online? It'd actually be mayhem. Why not do like custom player online games? You could have 1v1 contests, so it could be best out of 10. If you spoil, you got to be a defender, you got to be a marker. That'd be so much fun. Imagine taking your 60 overall player and taking on maybe like the 4th in the world who's number 80, and you got to try and spoil him. It's best out of 10, 5 goes each. It'd actually be so much fun. You could do goal kicking challenges. That could be up to 4 players. So each My Career player goes on and does a goal kicking challenge against 3 other people online. And then mini games like handball games and agility drills. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But incorporating something where we can take our My Career players online. No full matches, just skill-based, like a footy playground battle. I think that'd be so much fun. Imagine having a one-on-one contest with one of your best friends online, and then you get bragging rights. I think a My Career online would be so much fun. Now, maybe this is something they look at in AFL 27, but this is just one of my ideas. Taking the My Career mode online would be huge. Now, to wrap all this up, I want to see a lot of customization. I want to see teammate grades. I want to see insiders. I want to see controversy. I want to see hard work. I want to see a grind. I want to see my player have to work his way through the under 18s, or if he's a mature age recruit through the VFL into a team. I don't want to be the star of the show in my first year. I want to earn my right. I want to train. I want to do all the fun stuff. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think, what you want to see out of the My Career mode. I mean, we can also add in the off season where maybe we're not happy with our team, we request a trade. Maybe we can sign free agent deals. We sign a free agent deals. That goes on to our skill points that we can just upgrade our player. I'd love to know in the comment section down below what you guys think about some of these. This is me just spitballing, man. Like I said, I have a lot of ideas, and I mean, to wrap it up, we went over what crazy amount of detail for an Australian game. But I mean, if we want AFL to go to the next level, these are the certain things I think we could use. I mean, the ability to work your way up, the ability to make it your journey, the ability to have that realism and grindy mode would be huge. So if this is the career mode, some of the features, it definitely could go to the next level. Make sure to drop down below your career mode feature ideas. Subscribe to the channel, man. AFL 26 is going to be on the channel. I'll be announcing the team who I'll be coaching next week. I'll be doing a coach deep dive as well next week. So please let me know what you guys think of this video, man. Hopefully we can get some information in the next week. And man, I'm excited for my career. I want to hear all your ideas. I mean, trophy rooms, man. I could just keep spitting. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, man. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next video on J21.